Hello, Cancer. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, sorry, I didn't realize I was a little cockeyed. The Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti. To llewellynbook.com or llewellyn.com, you can see there. It's from 2004, but there could be a reprint, I'm not sure. The companion book is by Barbara Moore. I don't use it, but it is there in case that matters. Supportive Oracle Cards, You Are Clairvoyant Oracle Cards by Belinda Grace. Illustrations by Elaine Marzin. Website for them, rockpoolpublishing.com.au. A as an apple, use an umbrella. So if you freeze frame on any of that information, I'm sure you can use it if you decide you would like to. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, is this good, bad, or indifferent? Where are we going? Time for a change. Emotional release is here, and there's a choice. Who's making the choice is the question. Emotional release and choice. What are we coming into? I think you're going to have to make an unpopular decision. Somebody here is not, they're not on the ball with something. What I'm getting is the Four of Wands with the Sun card, but the Sun card is kind of like, it appears to be good, but things have to change, or things are changing. I feel like, when I'm seeing the Sun card, it comes up as the challenge card. It seems like something has been very solid for a long time, but I feel like this, the Four of Wands, is what's changing. It could be a marriage. It could be a long-term contract. Could be ownership of a property. Something's changing. And I'm getting when this first happens, and you get word that this contract, it's like the contract is ending. I feel like the contract is ending is what they're saying. It's been good for a long time, and it was good for a long time, but I feel like that Sun card, that energy is more past and more going into the past. I'm getting the Wheel of Fortune and health coming in for it, in the sense of like something is changing, and it's kind of like when the change happens, the healthy thing is to accept it and move forward with it. But I feel like there could be some resistance to that. I feel like this is something that was very good at one time, and it's not something I feel like you're going to be very happy with the change. I don't think you're going to... I feel like I'm looking at this from the Cancer side of you going, I'd rather that didn't change, but it is changing. The Wheel of Fortune hits. Health is saying, go with it. Move forward with it. It's kind of like we can't repair... It's like it can't be repaired. I don't know how to explain this other than it's kind of like, you know... It's almost like the house or the land got foreclosed on, and the bank's like, no, we're done, and we're already going through paperwork to sell it to somebody else, so they're not going to reverse it. It's kind of like it's too late, and there's and there's no legal standing for it. Like we can't stop them or turn them around on that. The Ten of Swords is telling me there's going to be a lot of other people who are very upset about this as well. You've got the Three of Swords. You're not happy about it. Ten of Swords. Other people are not happy when this happens either. But you are effective. You voicing your opinion to the right people actually has a very positive effect. I'm seeing this as your challenge card, saying, you know, maybe I should just back off and leave it alone. You know, me putting my 2 cents in maybe will just make it worse, and I don't want to make anything worse for anybody. But ironically, you talking or getting involved helps, even if it's just talking it out with somebody, it is very helpful. I'm feeling if you come forward... you can help move this forward. Because I don't feel a strong push with the Page of Wands, but I do feel like if you're involved, you help the situation move forward. You help people accept and move forward. And this doesn't have to last that long. It's ironic that you have leadership, because I'm questioning if you're really... See, I think it's like... I don't think you're like literally leading it. Like you're not leading everybody down the street, but I think like your actions are helping people follow or helping people move forward. I don't feel like it's a direct leadership. I feel like it's more indirect. Because it's almost like that Ten of Swords is blocking them from moving on from it. It's kind of like we need to accept it. We need to move forward. We need to start moving. We have to start living towards where we're going, not where we've been. Where we've been is gone. Now we got to find out where we're going and center on that and make that happen. It's one of those moments where you don't want to live in the moment because the current moment is not happy. You can't live in the past because the past is over, so it's best to center on the future. Kind of like I don't like where I am now, so let me center where I want to be, this beautiful place in the future, and let's make that happen. There's a lot of stress and resistance, and I feel like you can kind of help move it forward, kind of like. And I get, like, I'm a Pisces, you're a Cancer, it's different, but water signs can be very sentimental, but it's also, water signs are very empathic, and kind of like, when you see this hurting somebody, like, the more they hold on to something that's over, the more pain they're in, and the more they let go of it, the more that's going to heal and move on, and they can be happier. So you want that healing. You're very, like, water signs are very healing, kind of like, we just acknowledge, like, to heal this, to help somebody else heal, we realize where that has to go, and we're very kind of like, let's do that, because you want better for other people you care about. So you're like, I understand they don't want to let go, I can see myself feeling the same way, but I'm also seeing that that's not going to help them. So I'm going to try to help them move forward. Acknowledging that the pain, and then like acknowledging that you don't like it either, but then also saying, but staying here and living in the pain is not good either. Helping them get to that threshold. You got this threshold. You do seem to be helping them move forward. You're not literally doing it for them, but I do feel like the way you're talking, it feels like a lot of communication. Even though that's the Page of Wands, I feel like it's a lot of communication, helping people move forward and move on and let go with the Six of Swords. It takes a lot. It might take a lot of conversations. You have a lot of tact with the right people. Certain people, you know how to talk to them. Now, I say that because I feel like I know a Cancer or two that they're like, well, I don't know if I have tact. But you know how to relate to the right people the right way. Certain people, they just need to hear it a certain way, and they know where you stand. Certain people, like, they just know where your heart is, and they know when you tell them something, why you say it. Like, they don't take you as a negative. They take you as like, okay, I don't like hearing that, but I know that the Cancer wouldn't say that to me unless it was true. You know what I mean? They feel like you're like that. Kind of like, it may come off a little blunt. Really? Yeah, blunt. I'm getting it might come off a little blunt, but the person you're talking to understands that from you. Kind of like, if you're taking the time to tell them, clearly they mean something to you. You wouldn't just do it just for shits and giggles. You would do it for a reason. And you're helping them move forward. It really is. I'm trying to see if there's anything else for them. Because I feel like you're helping them move. I feel like this is a lot like Pisces. It's more about the other person and your influence on them. Because you seem to be helping them. Don't discount yourself. Your energy is very strong. Like, I feel like it's more of a trust issue in the sense of, like, especially because you're water, when this person hears you talk to them and tell them, like, you really got to let go, you really need to move forward, they'll talk those things out with you, and you'll be like, I understand how you feel. I feel that too, but I also feel like I don't want you to live in this negative energy. They'll know that you're empathic to them. They'll know that you really care about their feelings. You're not just doing this hard and fast, like, listen, it's broke, leave it there, go. Like, you're not just looking at it like, listen, it's broke on the floor, stop crying about it, just get out of here, just go. You don't have that. That's not how you do it. You're kind of like, oh yeah, it broke, it was beautiful. Here, well, let's clean it up, let's put it away. I mean, maybe you could save a couple pieces and make a little bit of a mosaic with it for a memory, but it's done. It's over. Like, it's either throw it away, which might be for the best, or maybe you can save a few pieces and make a mosaic, but it's never going to be what it was again. We got to move on. We got to accept that this has changed. Which kind of like what I'm thinking, in case it doesn't translate well, like when you have really valuable dishes or like china. I don't know if we can still call it that. I don't know. But like it used to be when it broke, it was done, you threw it away. And then there was this movement at one point, when it all broke, you take it and make other pictures out of it and make a mosaic, make like a piece of artwork out of broken dishes. Like a mosaic, right? That's a mosaic, right? I don't know. People in the comments will say something, I'm sure. So it's kind of like acknowledging, yeah, that was great when it was what it was. We can't use it like that anymore. Let's pick up the pieces, clean it up, and we can make something else. It won't be a functional dish anymore, but maybe we can have a nice piece of artwork from it that we can put together later. But for right now, let's just clean it up, let's collect it, let's put it away, and we'll do something with it later. like you're very compassionate, kind of like, no, I understand. I wouldn't like that either. What's left? Here's what's left. This is what we can do with what's left, but that's not for now. Let's clean it up and put it away and move on and not sit in this moment. And later, when the time is right, we'll take those pieces and we'll make something beautiful out of them. Different, but still beautiful. You're really encouraging to this person. This person just, I feel like the biggest piece with this person knows you genuinely care, and they just need somebody to talk to them that they really trust actually cares about how they feel. You're having a very positive impact. And I feel like that's why they're bringing this up again. Like, you have more of an impact than you realize. The fact that you actually empathize and care, and they feel that, it does help them move forward. Are we good? All right. I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below as well. Same email. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.